So I'm giving an example, right? That Partha or any Partha, where is Santanu? Santanu is not writing.
Not sure if he's going to join.
Okay, so now
Not
see.
sure.
Okay, now as per the requirement, I am designing a small calculator, right? I'm designing a calculator in the web. Right. Enter the second number. Okay, so I'm creating a text box. Second, also I am creating a text box, right? Now, I am creating a add button here. Sorry, not add. I am creating a division button. Or I am writing a add. Subtract like this. I have add and division. Right. Now the result will come in this position. This is the result part, right? So I am designing a simple calculator by using Java. So this is a front end. I am designing the calculator by using HTML front end, and back end I am writing some Java code. So now tell me, what are the possibilities of input? Tell me. What are the possibilities of input? Tell me. Vishwajit.
Only numbers.
Okay, first
No,
I am
can you even
writing.
point?
Yeah, case one. In the case one, I am passing first number as 10, second number as 0. Now tell me what. Now tell me what will the output.
Hi, Vishwa, Shantanu here. Sorry to bother you. I joined late.
No, Santanu, I am not. We are not. This is the first.
Oh, okay. Can you please give me the permission to record?
Record. Yeah, Santanu. Okay.
Thanks.
So now this is the case one. I am giving 10 as a first number. Second as a 2. Okay, don't give. I am not giving this one. I am giving 10 and 2. Now tell me what will be the output. What will the output? The output is 5. Okay. So this is the case one. Second case, I am writing case 2. Somebody give her first number as 10. Second number somebody give a 0. Now tell me what will be the output.
0.
That is
not actually not 0. So it will give a infinite value.
Yeah, it's infinity. Yeah.
Okay. Third case can be possible. Any other cases? For example, somebody I have a keyboard. Somebody give first letter as a 10, second letter as a, for example, Z mistakenly. Then it have also give some output or not? It also gives some output. So basically, I am designing a calculator that have three type of scenario. First scenario, first case, as a user, for example, I am a simple user. I have no knowledge on the Java. I am a simple nursery class student. Okay, I am developing a calculator and I give that calculator to my daughter. My daughter will enter 10 as first number, 2 as second number. Resultant is 5. Okay. Second case too. C enter first number as 10, second number as 0. Then what will happen? My calculator will close automatically without giving any error. Now the calculator will close because that means my program will create a exception. Third, I am giving 10 as first input, but second number is a Z. Then it will also give an exception. That means it will give an exception. Yeah. So this is my result UI. That means in the case 1, 2 will come, sorry, 5 will come. Then my daughter will understand that 5 is the result. In the case 2, when my daughter will insert 10 as first number, 0 as first number, in the result, it will give java.lang.exception, arithmetic exception divided by 0. Like this, so many lines of code or lines of error message will display. Can it will be understood by my daughter? No. She will ask me, father, so what is that exception? I am giving 10 as input, 10 and 0. When I give 10 and 2, it will give a proper result. But when I give 10 and 0, it will give a exception message. It will give a message that cannot be understood by me. Clear? Because my daughter have no knowledge on the Java. So how we can understand them? So instead of a user defined exception message, if I give her a system understandable exception message or user understandable exception message, then she will confirm that actually I am giving 0 as second input, so that, and for this reason it will give an exception. If I change the second number from 0 to 2, it will give a proper output. Everybody understood my point?
Yes.
Clear na? So since I am not teaching you the UI, so simply I am creating a calculator by using Java, simple calculator. Same thing I am designing by using command prompt, right? So you just see. There is somebody who will draw. Okay. So I am creating a exception. New package contribution.exception. So inside the exception, I'm creating a new class exception test. Okay. Right. So now I'm designing a calculator that will take data from keyboard. So I am writing scanner. Okay. Right. I'm writing system router println, enter fast number. Enter fast number. So like this, I'm writing int n1 number 1 equal to sc dot next int. So enter second number. I'm writing int n2 equal to sc dot next int. Okay, I'm giving two input, right? So I'm writing int div division equal to n1 divided by n2, and I'm writing sys out div. Clear? Clear now? So now I run this program. Run a Java application. You can see, enter the first number. First of all, I give a 10, and second number as 2. Then output will become without any error. Yes. Now, if somebody run the same program again and first number as a 10, but by mistake he will give or he will give 0, then what will happen? This type of message will come. So if this type of message will come here, then who can understood? Now see, if I giving 10 as input first number and 0 as second number, then it will give a exception like this. Exception in thread main java.lang.arithmetic exception divide by 0 at com.visual exception test java 13. Who will understood? Nobody can understood. Only a Java people can understood. But I am designing the calculator not for Java developer. I am designing the calculator for everybody, those who have no knowledge on the Java, right? So this is one case. And second case, I'm writing run as Java application. First number is 10, but somebody mistakenly give a character. It is also give exception like this, right? If this type of also exception is coming here, then now see, if this type of message is also there, then who will understood? Nobody can understood. My question is, or my point is, if instead of this type of exception, if I am writing a program in such a manner that if instead of this type of message, if you give a user understandable message, then everybody can understand what is the meaning of this exception or what I am doing wrong, right? So for this reason,
And
Java provides us.
Vishwa sir, if the second number is 3, then what will be the output?
Where?
If the second number is 3.
Okay, not the output will be 3.
3, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The output will be 3. Clear now? Clear na? So now we'll go for what is exception. So the definition of exception, it is a compulsory question in the interview. What is exception? How we can handle exception inside the Java? If any mistakes are there in the program, then how we can handle the exception? Okay, those who are tester, they will test na. Okay, how many people are coming from testing background? Tell me. Anybody?
Me.
Hmm?
Me.
Karisma. Karisma, for example, I am the developer. Okay, Arpita is the developer. She will develop a calculator, and now she developed that application in the dev environment. She will test as a 10 and 0, and she found that when I give 10 and 2, it will give no error. She will pass that calculator to the QA.
Okay.
Now, Karisma, you are the QA. You are in QA as a not as a manual tester, not an automation tester. Okay, manual tester. Now, tell me how you can test. That means you need to decide some test scenario. First
Yes.
scenario, we can give a 10 2. It will give no error.
Yes.
But in the second scenario, when I give 10 and 0, it will give an exception as exception in thread main Java language the exception.
Yes.
Then what to do? Tell me, Karisma. That means my test case is okay. That means now we can pass that code to the developer, means Arpita again. To tell Arpita that when I give 10 2, it will give no error. But when I give 10 0, it will give this type of exception.
Yes.
Now correct it. Okay. Then what Arpita do? Tell me, Arpita. How can you? So my question is actually, as a tester, Karisma, your suggestion is, Karisma, you you need to write a program in such a manner that instead of this type of exception, if you give a user understandable exception, then my test case will be passed to the next level. Right?
Yes.
So to handle this type of a situation, Java provides us exception handling mechanism. Right? So now, okay, first of all, discussion of what is exception, right? Exception is the abnormal or unexpected error or unexpected condition that arises during runtime of Java program. Okay. Okay. For example, when I divide a number with 0, it will give an exception. and that exception cannot be understood by a normal people. Okay. Okay, that means that cannot be understood by a normal people. Right. So Java provides us some exception handling mechanism that will convert user understandable, sorry, system generated exception message to user understandable exception message. Okay. Clear? So what are the keywords? We can use a try. Second one is a catch. And third one is finally. By using this we can handle the exception. Try, catch, and finally. Now, first of all, I will discuss try. What is a try? The try block contains the block of statements that are the cause of exception. It contains the block of statements that are the cause of exception. Now tell me, in this program, which line is the cause of exception? You can tell me. Anybody have idea?
Divide by
13.
It's 13.
13.
13 line is the cause of exception. This line may be the cause of exception, right? If in the
Yes.
N2 will accept a character, it is also the cause of exception.
Yes.
N1 is also a cause of exception because if the first number is a character,
Yes. Yes.
okay, first number is also character, it also the same exception. That means this line is the cause of exception. Second line is the cause of exception. 13 line is the cause of exception. These three lines are the cause of exception. For example, I am not finding out which lines are the cause of exception. This is why I am writing all the things inside a try block. Right? I'm writing try block. Clear now? Then what will happen? JVM will take the responsibility to handle the exception. If I'm writing all the lines inside the try block, then what will happen? If any exception will come, then it will be handled by the JVM. Right?
JVM.
JVM means Java Virtual Machine, who is the head of Java programming language, which is a programming language, sorry, which is a machine or which is a application that will run the Java program actually. Right? So once the JVM will find there is a try block is there, then we should have a catch block. And that catch block will give a exception as a exception E. Clear? Clear now? Now see, we have a try. This try block contains all the block of our code. So if any exception will come inside the try block, then what will happen? My control will move to the catch block by giving a user understandable exception message. I am writing what exception? Why? Something wrong. Okay. I'm writing something wrong. Clear? So now if I run this program, what will be the output? First number I'm giving 10, second number I'm giving 0. Okay, it will give what? Something wrong. Instead of this message, now it will give us something wrong. That means it is a understandable, user understandable exception message. Now, second case, I am giving 10 as first number, second number as 2, then what will happen? 5 will be displayed. Nothing. That means no exceptions are there inside my try block. Third scenario, I am giving first number as a character, second number, something wrong will display. That means this is a user understandable exception message if I'm using try and catch. Now, for example, I just modify the program. If I give a 0, that means if the first case is there, then nothing will display. If case 2, it should present please enter a non-zero element, and case 3, if I give any character, it will give a please don't enter character. Then how can do that? So for doing that, we need to create 2 catch. First catch is what? Arithmetic exception. Arithmetic. What is the spelling? Arithmetic. Okay. Arithmetic exception. So if arithmetic exception will come, then I can write and don't enter 0, or 0 is not accepted. 0 is not accepted. So what is the second exception? Is input mismatch exception. So I need to write input mismatch exception EX. So I am writing what? Character not accepted. Only number accepted. Okay. Right. Now I am running this program, run a Java application. Enter the first number as a 10, second number as 0. proper output will become. Okay, 0 is not sorry, 0, sorry, I'm giving the first one again. So not instead of 0, I'm giving Java application. First is a 10, second is a 2. Okay, that is 5 is coming. First case is pass. Second case, Java application. First number is a 10, second number is a 0. Now it will give a proper output. 0 is not accepted. Clear? Third, I am giving first number as a 10, second number by mistake, I am giving a character. Only number accepted. Everybody clear what is the use of exception?
Yes.
Any
Yes,
doubt?
yes. No, no, no.
This catch in bracket something is written, so that is
Actually, this is a predefined class. This is a predefined class that is present inside the Java JDK package.
okay.
This catch is a method, right? This was it.
Yes, catch is not a method actually here. So yes, actually catch is not a method. It is a
Function.
It is a type of static method type. Okay, it is a keyword actually basically. Okay, inside the catch, we can pass object as a parameter.
Right, right.
Any doubt?
Oh, where to know this kind of parameter? How many
So
parameters?
this no, actually this is depending upon the programmer. As a programmer, we need to remember all the things, what type of exception may become. So this is why we can go for JDK documentation. Okay, in the documentation, okay, all our java.lang package. If you go to java.lang package, so many exceptions are there. We can go for the exceptions. This is arithmetic exception. Second one is array index out of bounds exception, array store exception, class cast exception, class not found exception, clone not supported exception, exception illegal argument. That means we need to remember all the exception classes. Clear? So this is a very critical thing to remember all the exception. But as a programmer, I need to remember all the exception classes. Okay. That means depending upon the situation in this program, two type of exception may be occur. One is arithmetic exception and second one is input mismatch exception. Right? Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now next one is finally. Actually, we can write finally at the last. Finally means what? Okay, we can write this out. Final. I am in final. That means what? Finally block will always execute if there is error or not. Error is there or not there. For example, if I'm running the first application, first number as a 10, second number is 2, then finally will execute always. Right? Second, First number is a 10 and the second number is a 0. Exception will come along with final is also execute. That means finally block will always execute if there is error inside the try block or not. Okay.
Then what is the use?
Then what is the use? Now the question arises, what is the use of that finally? Okay, for example. Okay, for example, I am writing a program, sys out. Okay. Sys out. I am opening a file. I am writing some logic to open a file. So if I'm writing the logic as a closing of the file, now for example, if I'm not using finally, now see what will happen. For example, I'm writing a program. I'm writing a program like this. First line, I open a file, I do something, store the data inside the file, and after that I am closing the file. Okay. For example, if there is no errors are there, okay, just what is, yes, file open, first number is a 10, second number is a 0. Now see what will happen. 0 is just sorry, not a 0. Okay, every time I get a mistake. Okay, first number is a 10, second number is a 2. Then what will happen? Display the 5 file is closed. 5 is closed because there is no exception. If there is no exceptions is there, then what will happen? Control will move one by one. Now I do some exception. Run as Java application. What I am doing? First number is 0. Second, sorry, first number is 10. Second number is 0. Then what will happen? Actually, what will happen if any exception will come in this line? Now the control will move to the catch block without printing this division and file closed. Clear? Then what will happen? I am opening the file, but now it is not closed. I am opening the window, do something, but forgotten to close my window. Then what will happen? Hackers can hack my data from my database or file. Because my file is now opened. My exception is come, but file till now my file is open. If my file is open, then only anybody can hack my data. This is why. So Java provides us finally to handle this type of situation. I am writing final here. What am I doing? I am close the file always. Once I open the file, if there is error is there, it should be closed. If there is no error, it should be also closed. So now run the program. So first number is 10, second number is 0. Now see what will happen. 0 is not accepted. That is exception will come along with my file, which file is also closed. Everybody clear? The example of a finally also. Any doubt? No doubt.
When we do like normally inspect element in web application phase, so where we can see this file opened and closed.
No. Actually, in Charisma, for example, okay, for example, you just download some, okay, you just upload some data into the Facebook, right?
Okay.
If you upload some data means now Facebook is open. That means my file storage, that means all my, for example, I have a location. In that location, all my photos are there. When I run the program for uploading the application, then what will happen? My file will be open for inserting some images. For example, during upload, if my power will cut, then what will happen? Then actually internally it will not closed. My file is not closed, or my folder is not closed. If my folder is not closed, then hackers are available. Every time hackers are search for somebody to hack the data from the Facebook. Clear?
Okay.
That means, for example, if I'm open the file during some operation, if my power will off, then what will happen? That means now the control will move to the finally. Then what will happen? My file will be closed so that nobody can hack my data. So this is the use of actually basically finally. Clear, everybody?
Yes.
So Java is used for that in Facebook application.
No, actually Facebook uses so many languages. Basically, Facebook uses its own language. Okay, not Java actually. Java uses actually basically PHP, its own language actually. But each and every language there is exception handling. Same thing is there,
Okay.
right? In each and every language. So try catch finally is there. The exception handling, without exception handling, we cannot write in a program. Exception handling is necessary.
So
I hope.
basically every time try, catch, and finally we need to write 3 keywords.
Yes, yes. Yes, you need to write try catch finally. Without exception handling, don't write the program. But for example, if any exception will come, then what will happen? What will happen? My program will be crash. If my program will be crash, then user cannot access the data. Clear, na? So this is the use of exception handling in Java.
So Vishwa sir, for every program that we have been writing so far since day one, ideally we should have a try, catch, and finally for all of them.
Yes. Okay, that means if you go to write a program for your company, if you see a Java code is consisting of try catch finally. Otherwise, the program is
Okay.
worthless. That is no one actually. It is a good practice to use this try catch finally to handle the exception.
So anything that has to be declared, like when you taught us, like an object declaration, a method declaration, everything, the main lines of code should always be within the try part, right?
No, that means this is depending upon the programmer to programmer. Okay, I'm not telling you that everything should be written in try catch. Okay, that means if
Okay.
the expected program, the expected lines of code should be right in the try catch.
Okay.
Clear, na? Clear. Right.
That means suppose thousands of codes are there, so we need to catch those lines which are which will give a exception.
Yes.
Okay. Not every line, like by default.
Not every line. I just you can go for the some GitHub. Now see. Okay, this is a program. Now see, inside the program, I am writing try catch or not. Okay, it is very difficult to understood the coding of this. This is advanced Java programming language. So I'm writing try catch because that means as per your question. So I am not writing try catch in the whole program. I expect that these lines may be the cause of exception. This is why I am writing try and catch here, not the whole body.
Yes.
Clear na? Yes. So this is all about the exception handling. And from the next class, we will start string and also collection framework. First of all, we'll finish the string in Java. Then in the next class, next 5 class, we'll discuss the collection framework, the most important part of core Java. Okay.
So, sir, I want to talk to you separately regarding class.
Sorry, Karisma.
I want to talk separately regarding class. Actually, next week, coming Friday to like 1 week, I'm not available.
Coming Friday,
Work,
this
uh,
Friday or coming Friday?
like this Friday to coming Friday, like Sunday till like Friday. I'm not 1 week. I'm not available.
Actually, in that day, Karisma, we will finish our class actually. Okay.
Ac-
What
Actually,
type?
my like function is on, so that's why. And
Okay. Okay, Karisma, we can do one thing. So can you attend the Friday class only?
Fridays like Fridays all like next week Friday my engagement. So before like
Oh,
This Friday, I'm like this Friday to coming Friday, like I'm completely off. The Friday I'll take flight to back Odisha.
okay. Not an issue, Karisma. If our class will be finished, na?
Okay.
So when another batch is also going on, so when I will teach them this chapter, then I will inform you. Okay,
Yeah, in
not an issue.
between like Monday, Tuesday, if I have time to attend, then I'll attend it. But like Friday flight is there, uh, then in between there is a function, so I'm not able to attend.
Okay. Not an issue, Karisma. You can attend in the next batch. Any problem?
Okay. No, I don't have any issue.
Okay. You can. But in between this Wednesday, Friday, just do the class Wednesday, Friday, to Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, you can
Tomorrow
off.
I'm able to do like tomorrow to Wednesday and Thursday I'm able to do. Then
Okay,
Friday, like Friday to Friday, like 1 week
okay.
completely off.
Okay. Not an issue. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Yes. So we can do one thing. Actually in this week, I plan to finish the Java classes. If the classes will close, then you will be attended another session. Okay, for
Yeah, sure.
last 5 class, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So we can stop now. Anybody have doubt?
And no, Vishwa, sir. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Java will finish in coming week.
Yes, coming week. That means this week and next week we will be finish our Java classes.
So
Okay.
Vishwa sir, tomorrow we are starting with list, sets, and maps, is it?
Yes, if you interested, then we can start the collection framework from the next session.
Okay.
If anybody interested, okay, not an issue. We can,
Yeah.
we can start collection from the next lesson, right? And in the
Okay.
last, we'll discuss the string handling, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.